So you're thinking about moving to Sherwood Park, Alberta? Well guys, you clicked on the right video, because today I'm here in Sherwood Park. It's a gorgeous day outside. We're about 23 degrees. There are a few clouds in the sky, but otherwise it is sunny. It is a beautiful day outside. I am here at Broadmoor Lake Park. So you can see right over here, this is Broadmoor Lake. And if you look behind me here, here's the Kinsman Leisure Center. There's also a huge park and splash park over there as well. We're gonna take a little walk closer to the lake so that we can show you some of the amenities on the other side of the lake as well. So if you look right over here, that is Festival Place. So that's a performing arts theater where they're gonna have a ton of concerts and plays, musicals, productions, dance festivals, all the like. And that's going pretty much all summer long. They're doing one about every week. So that is a huge place to be. Right across from Festival Place, you see here, there's an indoor hockey arena. That's gonna be where the Sherwood Park Crusaders, who are the junior team here in Sherwood Park, play their games. And it's a great place to go watch the games and enjoy a less expensive, family-friendly hockey game there as well. If you go just past that hockey arena, you're also gonna have Broadmoor Golf Course. And then if you go just a block past Festival Place as well, you're gonna have Sherwood Park Mall. So that's gonna have a movie theater. You are gonna have a Best Buy, an Indigo, Shoppers Drug Mart, tons of food options, as well as a lot of shopping. So you can see why this is a major hub here on the west side of Sherwood Park. If we come take a look over here as well, you're gonna see there are a lot of sporting options here as well. You see beach volleyball. There is a track and field there as well. So this really is the place to be here on the west side of Sherwood Park. Now today we're going to be taking a walking tour through the city of Sherwood Park. Sherwood Park's a city of about 100,000 people if you count the rural areas right outside Sherwood Park. We're going to go take a look at some of the amenities, some of the shopping. We're going to show you that really you don't have a reason to leave Sherwood Park if you're living here. You have all the amenities at your fingertips. We're also going to take a look at some homes in different price points so you can see how far your money would go if you were living here in Sherwood Park. We're going to take a look at homes in the 400,000s, in the 500s, in the 700s, as well as $1 million home today. So make sure you stick around for that so that you don't miss anything and you can see how far your money would go here in Sherwood Park. Now we're going to get right into it, but before we do, I just wanted to say thank you for stopping by the channel. If you're new here to the channel, welcome. My name is Brian and I'm a real estate agent here in the Edmonton area. And I love to showcase these communities so that you can see what it would be like to live in the Edmonton area. So go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be the first to know about the current market in the Edmonton area. I get calls and texts from people every single day who are looking to move here. And if that sounds like you, then go ahead and contact me. My info is in the description so that we can help you have a smooth move to the Edmonton area. Hey guys, we are here at another major hub on Sherwood Park's northwest side. This right here is Millenium Place. Now Millenium Place is recreation center done to the max. They have everything you need in there for your daily fitness activities and beyond. They have basketball courts. Of course, Sherwood Park is a huge hockey city, so they have multiple NHL-sized ice rinks. They have a huge pool with lazy river, wave pool, lap pools. They have a playground in the pool for the kids too. They do have another children's playground. They have child minding services as well, so you can come drop the kids off, get your sweat on and pick them up when you're done. They do also have a young adults leisure center where they have video games. They have a pool table, a place where young adults can come and hang out with other people their age. They have outdoor soccer fields. They really do have the works here at Millenium Place. Now this is on the northwest side of Sherwood Park. It's kind of at the outskirts of the city, but it is a great place to come, whether you're with family or friends, whether you want to come alone and just get your daily fitness in. This is the place to do it here in Sherwood Park. All right guys, here I am on Baseline Road. Now here in Sherwood Park, you're gonna have two main roads that are gonna be Baseline and then Y Road. Now Baseline's going east to west at about the middle of the city, and Y Road's gonna be east to west on the south side of the city. This is gonna be your two main roads where you have a lot of your shopping. Now one of my favorite parts about Sherwood Park is that you have all the amenities and all the shopping you could need here in the city. You don't really need to go into Edmonton for anything. You can see you've got a Mucho burrito over here, you have a Red Wing, you do have a marble slab over here, a chopped leaf, a BMO. Just behind me here we have a Joey's, you have Noodle Box, you have so many shopping and restaurant options. There's a Save on Foods just ahead of us here, as well as a Costco just down the road. I'm gonna try to take a video of driving down Baseline Road so you can really get a sense that you have all the amenities that you need here in Sherwood Park. You don't need to go into Edmonton for anything unless there's a big hockey game or a concert that you want to catch. But for the most part, you are going to be good to live out here in Sherwood Park and not bother with the traffic or the hustle and bustle of the city. You have everything you need here in Sherwood Park itself. And so we're going to give you a sense of that. But here we are on Baseline Road, and this is one of the main streets with most of the shopping. And we'll show you just a couple of the other things that we have along here. It goes 5 minutes over to the east here. So we're going to try to show you as much as we can. But here we are, and now we're going to dive into the home tours as well. So stick around because we're looking at 4 different homes today. One in the 400s, the 500s, the 700s, and $1 million home. So stick around for that. Hey guys, we are here in the community of Maplewood to take a look at the first house that we're going to see today. It's actually this one just right behind me here. So obviously one of the big benefits of this house here is you're backing onto green space. You're not worried about any backyard neighbors peeking over the fence when you're hanging out back there doing your thing, mowing the lawn. You do have this gorgeous park with lots of green space to play sports, to come out and picnic, to do whatever you'd like really. There is a playground here as well. Some kids were just leaving that to head back to school. But anyways, again, here is the house, mature trees all around this park, all in these backyards. We're going to come take a look at the front of the house as well so you can see what it's like from the exterior. We're just over 1,200 square feet on this house, and it's listed at $440,000. Now that might shock a lot of you who are from expensive metros like Toronto, Vancouver, other expensive cities in the States and in Canada. But here in Edmonton and area, you can get nice single family homes in the 300s and the 400,000s. I have seen single family homes for as cheap as the high 100s, the low 200s. But if you want a nice move-in ready single family home, you are looking in that 300,000 to 400,000 range. So here is the front of the house. It does sit on a nice, almost like a corner lot, because you can have that side garage and you do have the walkway to the green space behind you here. Now there are 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms inside the house. Lots of mature trees along the street here in the neighborhood. Now in Maplewood, you're about 5-minute drive away from Sherwood Park Mall and Broadmoor Lake Park that we showed you earlier on in the video. I'll turn around and show you the other side of the street, just because having that nice tree-lined street with these nice mature trees makes for a very nice community. You also do have a little bit of a corner stop at the end of the street here where you have some daycare, a nice pizza place, and some other amenities at the end of the street here as well. So that's the first house we're taking a look at today. We're going to head on to the second house on our stop, and we will see you there. As we are here at the second house that we're going to take a look at today, it's actually this guy with the boat right here. Now with just under 2,000 square feet and being listed at $565,000, this home has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. Now it was built in 2012, so it is newer, but you can see by some of these photos here, it is very well updated and a very well kept home. Now this home is in the community of Foxboro, which is on the very southeast side of Sherwood Park. One of the great parts about being in a community like Foxboro is if you're someone who likes to get away for a little while, whether that's to head into Edmonton or head out into the country. There are some great lakes and some great parkland to the east of Sherwood Park. You're going to have very easy access to some roads that are going to take you back towards Edmonton or out into the countryside. Also, being a more secluded community on the southeast side here, you're not going to have the typical through traffic of people driving through your neighborhoods to get to their work or their home. It is a very quiet street. I haven't seen a single car gone by since I've been here, and you can just tell how quiet and peaceful it is out here, being on the very southeast side, bordering the country outside and having all those easy accesses to places you need to go outside of the city. All right, guys, we're gonna head over to the third house that we're gonna see today. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And give this video a like if you find this content helpful. Hey guys, we are here at the third home that we're gonna be taking a look at today. We're starting to get a little bit of cloud cover here, which is a relief to get out of the sun. It's a hot day today. Now, we can actually go see the front of the home that we're gonna be taking a look at. As you can see, there's some construction back behind here. They weren't letting anybody onto that main road. But here is the back of the home here, which is super impressive in its own right. This home was built in 1999. It's got 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, just under 2,000 square feet. Now, as you can see, this is another home like the first one we saw today that backs onto a massive park. You can see a soccer field here. There's a baseball diamond just over this way if we keep going right there. And there's a playground off in the distance too. So this is a huge park. And again, you don't have to deal with those backyard neighbors. Now, this one sits just on the edge of a cul-de-sac, and on the other end of the cul-de-sac here in the community of Nottingham, we have Nottingham Lake. So that lake is bordered by a couple of parks as well, just like a nice little quiet, serene place that you can go sit down, read a book, listen to a podcast, whatever it is you do, listen to music, hang out with friends. But it is just a gorgeous, serene little community with lots of green space, lots of parks. And like I said, that lake that has a couple of parks bordering it, it really is such a quiet, nice little community. I'm coming up on a ton of walking trails over here as well. They have a little creek going through it, and you are just completely surrounded by trees. That's one of my favorite parts about Sherwood Park and the Edmonton area in general. But it's very green here, right? In some cities, especially some bigger major cities, you can feel like you're in a concrete jungle. But here in Edmonton, you really do feel that they spare no expense on having all these trees here. And you really do feel like there's so many walking trails, there are so many trees, there's so much green space to enjoy. You almost feel like there's nature within the city itself. And so that's one of the big amenities of Sherwood Park. You can see it behind me. We're coming up on the walking trails, a creek over here. So it is a great community to call home. You're in the nature here in the city itself. So we're gonna head on to the last home that we're gonna see today that is listed at $1 million. So make sure you stick around for that. Thank you guys for sticking around thus far, and we'll see you at the next one. All right, you guys, we are coming up on the final house that we're going to be taking a look at today, and it is this house right here. You can obviously see it's got a 3-car garage. It has a pool in the backyard. It has just over 3,800 square feet of living space above ground with 6 beds and 3.5 bathrooms. This is perfect for people who like to host or those with big families. Now, you're in the community of the Estates of Sherwood, which is right on the south side of Sherwood Park. And it's gonna have a lot of the benefits that that second house we saw today had. Just being on the outskirts of the city, you can easily have access to any roads that'll take you to Edmonton or out to the countryside, if that is something that you like to have nearby. Now, this house here at 3,800 square feet, 6 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, and offered at $999,000. Now guys, I appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. Thank you very much for doing that. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know about the current market in Edmonton before anybody else. And you can see here in this community, we obviously have gorgeous tree-lined streets, lots of mature trees, and great foliage everywhere. There's also a tree farm just south of here, so that if you are a green thumb, if you like to do your own landscaping, if you like to take care of the garden, you can have easy access to that. Again, subscribe to the channel, like this video if you found it helpful, and if you want to see more content about living in Edmonton. All right, thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.